5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. The development of a strong and stable nation depends not only on economic growth or technological advancement but also on the moral and ethical standards of its citizens. No society can progress in a true and meaningful sense unless its people are guided by values such as truthfulness, honesty, discipline, and responsibility. These values are not imposed by laws alone, but are cultivated through education, social interaction, and personal reflection. In every walk of life, the importance of character cannot be underestimated. From the earliest stage of life, children must be taught the difference between right and wrong. Parents, teachers, and elders play a crucial role in shaping the personality and mindset of the young. The foundation of discipline is laid in the home, strengthened in schools, and further refined in society. When discipline becomes a habit, success becomes a natural outcome. Whether it is punctuality, respect for others, sincerity in work, or patience during adversity, all these qualities form part of a disciplined life. In educational institutions, moral education should be an integral part of the curriculum. Along with subjects of science, mathematics, literature, and history, students must also learn the values of honesty, compassion, cooperation, and tolerance. Classroom behavior, participation in group activities, observance of rules, and interaction with teachers provide opportunities to build character. The purpose of education should be not only to prepare students for examinations and employment but also to prepare them for life. In the workplace, discipline becomes even more important. Every organization functions on the basis of certain rules, standards, and expectations. Employees are expected to report on time, complete their assignments honestly, follow instructions, and maintain decorum. Those who violate norms or show a casual attitude toward their responsibilities affect not only their own performance but also the image and output of the entire organization. Therefore, professional discipline must be enforced firmly but fairly. Leadership at all levels must set an example through conduct. A good leader does not merely issue instructions but demonstrates through action how one should behave. Integrity, fairness, courage, and vision are the marks of a true leader. When subordinates observe these traits in their superior officers, they feel inspired to adopt similar standards. Leadership is not about exercising control, but about earning trust and respect through service and sacrifice. In public life, moral values play a central role. Elected representatives, civil servants, and officials must act in the interest of the people and not for personal gain. Corruption, nepotism, and favoritism are the enemies of public trust. Once the confidence of the people is lost, it becomes extremely difficult to restore it. Therefore, accountability and transparency must be maintained at every level of governance. Every public functionary must ask whether his or her actions reflect fairness, legality, and concern for the common good. Truth is the foundation of a healthy society. A person who speaks the truth, even when it is difficult or uncomfortable, earns respect. In contrast, falsehood, deceit, and hypocrisy destroy relationships and institutions. Truth must be practiced not only in words but also in actions. One must be truthful in financial dealings, truthful in declarations, and truthful in accepting mistakes. Admitting an error does not weaken one's character, rather, it strengthens one's moral authority. Kindness and compassion are values that make life beautiful. A kind word to someone in distress, a helping hand to the elderly, or a gesture of support to a colleague can create a positive atmosphere in homes, schools, offices, and public places. A person who feels for others becomes a source of strength in society. Selfishness and arrogance, on the other hand, create walls between people and lead to isolation and misunderstanding. Another important value is humility. No matter how high a position one holds or how much success one achieves, it is essential to remain grounded. Arrogance not only blinds a person to reality, but also pushes people away. Humility allows a person to listen, learn, and improve. It creates space for dialogue and cooperation. A humble person wins the hearts of others without demanding it. The spirit of cooperation is also necessary in every field of life. In a family, every member has a role to play and must work together to maintain harmony. In offices, teamwork brings results faster and better than individual effort. In society, people from different backgrounds, beliefs, and regions must work in unity to build a peaceful and inclusive nation. Cooperation is based on mutual respect, understanding, and the willingness to share both credit and responsibility. Patience is another value that brings peace and strength. In a world full of competition, pressure, and stress, people often lose their calm over small issues. However, true strength lies in the ability to control anger, wait for the right moment, and respond with maturity. Patience allows problems to be solved without conflict and decisions to be made with clarity. A patient person earns respect and creates a stable environment around him or her. Forgiveness is a noble virtue. Every person makes mistakes, and sometimes people hurt others knowingly or unknowingly. Holding grudges, seeking revenge, or spreading hatred only increases suffering. Forgiveness allows healing, restoration, and progress. It does not mean forgetting the wrongdoing, but letting go of bitterness. A society that values forgiveness becomes more united and peaceful. Responsibility is the mark of maturity. A responsible person does not wait for others to act but takes initiative. Whether it is keeping promises, completing assignments, maintaining cleanliness, or helping others, responsibility must be accepted as a duty. A society where every person takes responsibility for his or her actions becomes strong and self-reliant. To build a nation of high moral standards, continuous efforts are needed in every generation. Celebrating ethical behavior, recognizing honest individuals, encouraging dialogue on values, and correcting wrong behavior without delay are some of the ways to maintain moral health. Just as a strong body needs regular exercise and a balanced diet, a strong character needs constant self-reflection and correction. Stop.